We are live. My name is Cheryl Martinez. I'm the founder of Veganer Cooking, and you're watching my free plant-based cooking class. Today, we're making mint chocolate protein bars. Check out these babies right here. I want you all to see how amazing these look. That's right, you are about to learn how to make your own homemade mint chocolate protein bars live with me right now at my free plant-based cooking class. We cook together live every month. It's usually the last Sunday of every month at 4 p.m. Eastern time. But if you go to veganercooking.com and you click on RSVP, I will send you a reminder 1 hour before we go live so you don't miss out on future classes. And if you want to cook along with us in real time, I post the recipe that we're going to be making a few days prior to each class so you can get all of your ingredients prepped and ready to go so we can actually cook along together and hang out in this live stream like I love doing with you all every week. But of course, if you just want to, chill in the comments, interact with my other cool beginners from around the world, you're welcome to do that too. I save this class and I post the replay on my blog, so you can always come back and cook along with me anytime you want. So I'm gonna give you the ingredients that you need to make these mint chocolate protein bars right now. So this way, while you guys are getting your ingredients ready, I can quickly say hello to who's here in the chat, and then we can get cooking. All right, guys, so all you need is some non-dairy milk, some nut butter, pure maple syrup, oats, puffed rice cereal, cocoa powder, protein powder, some peppermint extract, and some dark chocolate chips. That's it, guys. 9 ingredients to make my favorite protein bars. Take a look at these bad boys one more time. You know why I love these bars so much? Because they kind of taste like Girl Scout cookie Thin Mints. Do you guys remember those? Did anyone here used to love Girl Scout cookies when they were a kid? If you did, comment me in the chat right now. I want to know who loved Girl Scout cookies, because these, I'm telling you, reminds me of the Girl Scout Thin Mint cookies, but they are so much healthier. They are vegan, obviously, and they have, the added benefit of the extra protein. So you can't go wrong with these bad boys. They could be a snack, they could be a dessert. You can bring them on the go, you can put them in your kid's lunchbox, or you can just eat them randomly and sporadically whenever you're having a chocolate craving, like I frequently do. All right, guys, get your ingredients. I'm gonna say hi to who's here. All right, we got the Mindful Meal Planner. Hello. Hi, Queen So Frugal. Hi, Alexia. Countries with Courtney. We got Fiona Marie. Guys, where are you tuning in from? I would love to know where in the world you are located right now. Comment in the chat where you are. And we have Jacqueline is here. Jacqueline says, I loved Thin Mints and the Samoas. Yes, oh my God, me too. Jessica says, I was obsessed with those cookies. Were you, Jess? See, everyone's writing me right now in the chats right now. I knew it. I knew I couldn't be the only one. Those things were banging. They were like my jams. They were my favorite cookies for so long. And again, that was before I was vegan, but it's all good. Jacqueline says, maroon is your color. Oh, thank you, babe. I do love this color. And Jacqueline's here with Tita and Papa. Hi, Tita and Papa. So glad you guys are here hanging out with me live today. We got Christian's here too. Hey, Christian. Hey, A. Woods. The Mindful Meal Planner is tuning in. It says Halifax, Nova Scotia. Wow, that's awesome. I am located in New York, but I'm actually in Florida right now, but I'm based out of New York. Represents, 𝗏𝗏𝘁𝗔𝗓, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name bad, is tuning in from Iowa, and I'm just gonna call you Step for now. It says, I love Girl Scout cookies. Yes. Hey, Big Walls. Hey, Frank Boss. Hey, Rocky. Hi. What's up, guys? Guys, did you have your ingredients prepped and ready to go? If you need to, you can pull it up on my blog. Go to veganercooking.com. It's the most recent recipe that was posted there. So you can literally just pull up the ingredients and just grab that and then hop in and cook with us as soon as you're ready. I'll give you the list one more time. Non-dairy milk, nut butter, pure maple syrup, oats, rice cereal, cocoa powder, protein powder, peppermint extract, and dark chocolate chips. That's all you need to make these amazing mint chocolate protein bars. All right, guys. And what's so cool about them is that they're no bake bars. So they're so easy to make. You don't have to use an oven or anything like that. All right. All you need to make this is your stove or a fabulous TM6, who I like to call my robot chef. If you guys don't know about the TM6, get with the program, because this is the future of cooking. This is like the smart kitchen, the smart stove. It replaces your stove. Amazing. I'm obsessed with this thing. And if you are making this in your Thermomix, you can pull up the recipe on the touch screen to follow along as well. The Thermomix calls it chewy mint chocolate protein bites, but on my blog, I like to call this mint chocolate protein bars, okay? So if you're making it on your TM6, you can pull up the recipe on your touch screen to follow along with us as well right now, okay? So this recipe did originate from my TM6. He has over 70,000 recipes preloaded, which is pretty cool. But of course, I always tweak things just, you know, to spice them up, add my own little flavor, to veganize things. So I did make a few alterations to this recipe if you are following along in your TM6. And again, if you don't have a TM6, don't worry about it. You can absolutely cook along with us with your stove right now. All right, guys, do you have your ingredients? Are you ready to go? Are you ready to go? Let me see what else. Jacqueline's tuning in from New York. Heather's tuning in from Phoenix, Arizona. Jessica just added the recipe link for easy access. Thank you, love. Ariana's here. Amy Katz is here. Yo-Yo Right. What's going on, everybody? Am I into 18-year-olds? Well, how old do you think I am? Emmanuel. Hi, Andrew Wild. All right, guys, let's start this recipe. So the first thing you need to do is to line a square baking tin with some parchment paper, okay? This is like a grease-proof kind of paper. It's just easy for you to kind of lift this out of the pan so that you can put this on your cutting board so you're not actually like cutting it right here inside your beautiful glass pan. You don't really want to put the knife on that. So put some parchment paper so you can literally just pull out your bars after they're nice and firm. We're going to let them firm up in the refrigerator, and then it only takes about 4 hours for them to firm up in the fridge, and then you literally just lift them right out, and then you're going to slice them into bars, okay? So get your pan ready, add a little parchment paper, and let's move right along. So the first step of what you're going to do is you're going to weigh about 75 grams of your favorite non-dairy milk. Any non-dairy milk will work, okay? It doesn't matter what non-dairy milk you use. I'm going to be using some unsweetened almond milk today. And you're going to set aside about 75 grams of that milk. It's just a little bit. We're going to be adding that in later to just kind of loosen up the mixture. It doesn't have to be exact, so don't worry about the exact measurement about this. I love that my TM6 is actually measuring the ingredients as I put it in. It has like a built-in kitchen scale, which is pretty cool. But don't worry about the measurements being like super perfect exact, because this recipe, you know, you can kind of experiment. They're protein bars. You can't really mess them up too bad. All right. All right. So set aside your milk so we can have that ready for later. Okay. We're going to pour that in at the end. So the first thing you're going to do is add your nut butter, okay? This is step one, add your nut butter. My Thermomix is saying to add some hazelnut cocoa spread, but of course I spiced up this recipe, so we're gonna do it my way. Hey, 𝗷𝗫𝘄𝘃, what's going on? Hey, Jan. Emmanuel, you think I'm 26? I love you, Emmanuel. Thank you so much. You just made me so happy right now. You have no idea. RJ Rides, what's up? What's up, guys? All right, guys, we are making, for those of you that just tuned in, we're making mint chocolate protein bars, my favorite protein bars. I get asked a lot by a lot of my veganers, how do I make protein bars, or what's your favorite protein bar recommendation? And they're so easy to make at home. Protein bars are expensive. You guys know that. They are a pretty penny, especially if you shop at places like Whole Foods, like I like to do. So making them at home is so much more cost effective. You get so many bars. You can even freeze them and pull out a couple bars at a time whenever you're in the mood for bars. So really, it's such a win-win situation making them at home, especially when they taste like Girl Scout Thin Mint cookies. Yes, Papa, I know you love those cookies. If you're watching, me too. All right, guys, so add in your nut butter. That is step one, okay? You're gonna do about 125 grams of any nut butter. You can use almond butter, you can use peanut butter, you can use cashew butter, sunflower butter. You know, if you have a nut butter allergy, a nut allergy, there are alternatives, okay? Sorry, just rinsing my hands. Okay, so the next step is to add your pure maple syrup, okay? And make sure, guys, when you are shopping for maple syrup, that it says pure maple syrup, okay? You don't want to get the old school, like Aunt Jemima's or whatever it was called, because that has high fructose corn syrup and a whole bunch of other junk in there that you don't want to mess around with, okay? You want to get pure maple syrup, okay? An alternative to pure maple syrup is agave nectar or coconut nectar. So if you have either of those in your house, those could work fine too, all right? So you're gonna put about 100 grams of your pure maple syrup or nectar alternative, okay? Then the next step is to put the top on, all right? So we have our nut butter and our maple syrup in there, and now we're going to melt that together, all right? That is our next step. You're gonna melt that on your stove or in your Thermomix for about 4 minutes, okay? That is step 1. Super easy, guys. This recipe is only a couple steps. As you can see on my blog, this is it. That's all you need to do to make this recipe. I know a lot of you guys who are here at this cooking class is probably because you've been to some recipe blogs and you've read the ingredient list and you've read the instruction list and you're like, whoa, this is either way too confusing, way too long, way too many ingredients. And the purpose of veganer cooking, veganer like the word beginner with a V, so vegan cooking for beginners, is to make cooking really easy, really fun, really delicious, and of course, 100% plant-based, because we're all about saving the animals here, saving the planet, protecting our health, and just spreading the plant-based love and helping others. So yes, that's what we are up to today. Mark Gianni, where are you tuning in from, Mark? We have John is here too. Hey, John. Ariana, what's going on? Guys, we are making mint chocolate protein bars. If you're just tuning in, you can get this recipe on my blog, beginnercooking.com, right? We are making this live together at my free plant-based cooking class. We do this every month, the last Sunday of every month at 4 p.m. Eastern time. You can RSVP to get a reminder on my blog, beginnercooking.com. Mark is tuning in from East Longmeadow, Mass. Awesome. We have Ratfan is here. RY133 is asking what my astrology sign is. I am a Libra. What is yours? Okay, guys, so you all know that I do a free giveaway at every single live cooking class, right? And for those of you that have been at many of my classes, you know the giveaway are my inspiration earrings. That's right. I give away a free pair of inspiration earrings. There are different kinds of plants and fruits at every single live cooking class. And all you have to do to enter to win is click the share button. Click that share button in your live stream right now. Share this to your stories, to your profile feeds. Share it to your favorite groups, whether that's recipe groups, food groups, vegan groups, or share it with your family and friends. Anyone that you're trying to inspire to eat more plants or to eat healthier, or just to kind of help them out with their diet and their current lifestyle. Share this class, spread the plant-based love, and I'm going to be picking a winner at the end of this class, so don't go anywhere, because I'm going to be picking someone who is live here today, who is sharing the class, who's spreading the plant-based love, who's interacting in the comments, and just being an active member of the beginner community, because that's what it's all about. We're all here to help each other along our plant-based journeys. Mark says, do you do any recipes with no oil? I have liver cancer. I can't handle oil. It has to be very little. Yeah, Mark, almost any recipe. First and foremost, I'm so sorry that you have liver cancer, and I wish you the very, very best in your health journey. But when it comes to no oil, you can easily make any recipe without oil by using a substitute. You can use water in recipes where it calls for oil. You can use applesauce in recipes where it calls for oil. And there are a lot of other cool ideas too that you can experiment with and see kind of, what you like. I mean, you can just Google substitutes for oil, and you'll have a ton of options. And there's no oil in the recipe that we're making today either, so that's awesome. And thank you for being here, and yes, I wish you the very, very best with you know, with your health, Mark. And anything I can do to help, I would love to. So please just let me know. Yes, you're very welcome, sweetheart. Hi, Nydia. How are you? Hi, Karen. Hi, 𝗔𝑑ucat. All right, guys, step 1 is done. As you can hear, my Thermomix is beeping. And again, if you were making that on your stove, you probably had to mix it a little bit, but my Thermomix does the mixing for us. So the next step is to add your oats, guys. We're adding about 135 grams of rolled oats, okay? And here my fabulous Thermomix TM6 is weighing this for us. It already smells so good. That nut butter and maple syrup combined together is just incredible smell right out there. Okay, about 135 grams of your oats. I'm going to skip the oat bran that my Thermomix is saying to add because, again, I altered this recipe a little bit, and we're going to go right to the puffed rice cereal, okay? You're going to add about anywhere from like 50 to 75 grams of puffed rice cereal. Again, these measurements don't have to be exact, so don't worry if you don't have a kitchen scale or an appliance that does the measuring like my Thermomix. You can eyeball this, or you can always Google the conversion from grams to ounces to cups, whatever type of measurements that you guys like to use, okay? All right, guys, so add about 50 to 75 grams of your puffed rice cereal, okay? That's what you add after the oats. The next step is to add cocoa powder, okay? I'm using unsweetened cocoa powder. This is from Trader Joe's. So about 25 grams of your cocoa powder is the next step. Are you with me? Jacqueline says, I love everything in their bars. In whose bars? In my bars? All right, 25 grams of cocoa powder. All right, there we go. I'm at about 15 so far. 25 exactly, perfect. Okay, next step is to add your protein powder. Now there's all different types of plant-based protein powder that exist on the market today. In fact, if you guys have any favorites, comment in the chat right now with your favorite brands of vegan protein powder, okay? I'm actually changing it up a little bit because I like to swap the kind of powder I'm using. I'm actually gonna use plant collagen today instead of the protein powder, and this has pea protein in it, by the way. So yeah, we're gonna add about 20 grams of your favorite protein powder, okay? I know Vega makes some, that's pretty good. I know Garden of Life makes some protein powder that's pretty good, but if you guys have any favorites of your own, share it in the comments so that we can all kind of help each other and share our favorites, okay? All right, so now we're doing 20 grams of protein powder. I'll just use my spoon. There we go. Okay, perfect. Next step is your 8 to 10 drops of your peppermint extract, okay? So this is what I'm using today. Gives it a little bit of peppermint flavor. So this is actually the secret ingredient, all right, guys? This is the secret ingredient that's going to make your protein bars taste like Girl Scout Thin Mint cookies, okay? I know when someone hears, oh, mint chocolate protein bars, do I have to go buy fresh mints or something? Which I do have fresh mints, by the way, in my fridge. But all you need is this little secret ingredient, this peppermint extract that gives it this amazing peppermint flavor. And you only need the teeniest, tiniest bit, and you can make anything like taste like that fabulous mint flavor. And mint is so good for your digestive system as well, by the way. I don't know if any of you guys have suffered from any gastrointestinal stuff. Well, I used to in the past, and by using fresh mint in my tea, or taking peppermint capsules and stuff, that helped really kind of flow things a lot. Oh, Lucci's here. Hey, Lucci. Oh, Lucci says, love this cooking class. I love having you here. Lucci's been vegan longer than me, guys. If you have any questions, ask her. Is there any alcohol in it? Not in this one. This one just has a little bit of organic peppermint oil and organic sunflower oil. This brand is by Frontier, but there are quite a few brands out there, and you can check. See, it says non-alcoholic right there, if you don't want any alcohol in your extract. Okay, hi Vita Montes, hi Charlie, hi Chef Rob, Hi, Alexander. Hi, Ostrander. It says, hello, what are you making? If you guys just tuned in, we are making mint chocolate protein bars, okay? A lot of people have been asking me for a protein bar recipe. This is one of my favorites right here. Homemade, so easy to make, gonna save you a lot of money shopping for protein bars. And this is like, it's a no-bake recipe, guys. It's so simple. All you need is your stove, or if you like to upgrade your kitchen into a smart kitchen, you can get a TM6 robot like me. He changed my life. I love him so much. Okay, here we go. Adding our peppermint extract. Ooh, this is tight. I need a little help opening this. Oh man, that's tight. There we go. Okay, these little silicone things come in handy. I use them all the time trying to open like all sorts of bottles and jars and stuff in my kitchen. So yeah. Okay, and it's so strong. Like if you can smell, as soon as you open the bottle, it's like, whoo, that mint flavor just comes gushing out at you. So all you need is a teeny tiny bit, okay? Again, 8 to 10 drops. And you can just do however many drops feels right to you, depending on how minty you want your bars to be, okay? And again, these taste like Girl Scout Thin Mint cookies, and they're so much healthier, and they're more filling and more satisfying and all that, okay? You don't have to feel bad after you eat like too many. All right, after you add your peppermint extract. Okay, so here you can see there's the protein powder, there's the oats, there's the cocoa powder, the peppermint extract, that's all in there right now. Okay guys, so now our next step is to put the top on, and again, if you're doing this on your stove, you're going to need to stir this for about 20 seconds. Otherwise, my TM6 robot is stirring it for us right now. Jessica says, I love that it's a no-bake recipe. It makes everything easier. Absolutely, Jess. I love no-bake recipes as well. I have quite a few no-bake recipes on my blog if you guys want to try some more. Mark says, how would I use fresh mint? Heat mint in water, okay? You know, that's what's so fun about cooking, is getting creative and experimenting, right? So try it with some fresh mint. You can just chop up the fresh mint into it. I mean, why not? If you have fresh mint and you want to use that instead, I mean, I might try that sometime, Mark. So go for it. Go for it. I mean, it's not like it can mess it up. Okay, so now that this is all mixed up, and I'll show you what that looks like, you want to let this cool for about 10 minutes, okay? So we'll hang out in the chat, and we're gonna do a little bit of a Q&A while you let this cool for about 10 minutes, okay? Leave that on the side right there, and we're gonna hang out for a little bit, and then we're going to finish off the recipe, and there's only maybe a few minutes left to this recipe, and it's done. All right, guys, so I want to know here, where are you along your plant-based journey, okay? So everyone who is new to this live cooking class, let me know if you are mostly plant-based, if you're plant-forward, meaning you're just, starting out to eat more plants and you're trying to just be really, plant-forward is kind of like you want to eventually be plant-based and you're moving in that right direction. And yeah, those are kind of like the people that I am really striving to help right now, because there's so many people that want to be plant-based, but they kind of just don't know where to begin, or they're struggling, or they think they can't give up certain things. And the whole point of these classes is so that we can make transitioning a little bit easier and a little bit less stressful and way more delicious. So it's a wonderful place to just build this, community, and to hang out with each other and to have an amazing time cooking together all of my favorite fabulous plant-based recipes and meet new people. And it's a no judgment zone, okay, guys? For those of you that know me, know that I was vegetarian for 8 years before I went 100% vegan, so it is not easy, so I don't judge anyone. Everyone can go at their own pace and transition at the right time that feels right for them. There are so many amazing documentaries out there that can help kind of just inspire you to just, get the ball rolling. And then there are a lot of amazing resources like my blog and so many others that are there to help make the transition process easier as well. You guys know I have a free 30-day vegan challenge on my blog, right? And I have a free mobile app that you can download to go and track your progress on the go. And you can even chat with me via the live chat in the mobile app. So if you have any questions or if you need some inspiration, I'll be there for you. And I also have a free Plant Forward mentorship program for you guys as well on my blog at veginnercooking.com that has a whole bunch of resources and goodies to help you get started with the best chance of success loving your new lifestyle. So make sure you check out that as well. And then of course we have these free plant-based cooking classes that I do every month, usually the last Sunday of every month at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And I'm taking recommendations too, guys. If there's any certain recipes that you would love to make together live, let me know. And just like how so many of you have been asking me for protein bars, okay, I am happy to take suggestions of your favorite recipes that you would like veganized or that you would like help making or that you would just love to make together for fun. And yeah, and I could absolutely add that to a future cooking class, all right? So yes. Okay, Jacqueline says, I'm mostly plant-based, not vegetarian, but eat food for its nutrients. So a lot of vegan principles align with my philosophy. Yes, I love that, Jacqueline. Very well said. Mark says, I'm mostly plant-based, honestly. I'm making adjustments as I go. Well, Mark, you are in the right direction, Mark. Keep up the good work. Anything I can do to help you along your way, I am here for you. Brittany just tuned in. Hey, Brittany, we are making mint chocolate protein bars. Mark said, I made my second oatmeal cookie recipe today. The first one was horrible, laugh out loud. Aw, so what was the difference between the first one and the second one that made the second one better than the first, or the first one worse than the second? And where'd you get the oatmeal cookie recipe from? Do you know that we just made, it's one of my favorite cookie recipes a few, maybe 2 or 3 classes ago. They're the sprinkle sugar cookies. Do you guys remember that? I know some of you guys were here for that live cooking class too, but that recipe is on my blog. It's maybe the 3rd or 4th recent blog post. If you want to check that one out, Mark, those are my favorite cookies, and it is a super, super easy, delicious vegan recipe that I think you would love as well. Okay, Gator says, what is it? We are making mint chocolate protein bars. This is what they're gonna look like, guys. Here, let me put that really close up to each of the cameras right now so you can all get a little taste. All things 𝘂𝘂𝘂, did I pronounce that right? It says, your food always looks so good. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Have you tried any of these recipes yet? Let me know. Guys, if you've been trying recipes from the veginnercooking.com blog, let me know in the comments, which ones have you tried? Which ones have been your favorite? I would love to know that. Jessica says, my first time making almost anything turns out awful, LOL. I love testing them first with tried and true recipes. Haha, this blog is so helpful. Oh, thank you, Jess. Jacqueline says, Tita is seeking to be more plant-based and to have the sweet treats but healthy alternatives for her diabetes. Yes, yes. You know what's so great for anyone who is suffering from diabetes is monk fruit. I can show you what it looks like. But any recipe that you have that calls for sugar, you can use monk fruit as a 1-to-1 sugar substitute, okay? It has a 0 glycemic index, which makes it super safe for diabetics, okay? It also has 0 calories, 0 carbs, so it is just, you know, a genius invention. So if you guys haven't heard about monk fruit yet, they have a couple brands sell this on Amazon. It's really easy to make. Even Walmart sells it now, depending on where you live. So yeah, monk fruit, easily accessible, and you can replace it as a 1-to-1 substitute in any recipe that calls for traditional sugar, okay? So yes, definitely you wanna keep this in your cupboard at all times. I highly recommend. Okay, all right, guys, we are getting closer to the end of the class. I want to remind you to please spread the plant-based love. Please click that share button because I'm going to be announcing a winner of my inspiration earrings. I'm going to basically, what I'm going to do is I will DM you a promo code after this class, okay? And you can use that code to pick out any pair of inspiration earrings you like on my shop, okay? If you go to beginnercooking.com/shop, I'll show you what it looks like. I have all different types of plant-based earrings that you can choose from, like the strawberry earrings, the watermelon earrings, the pineapple earrings. We got kiwi earrings. These are the grapefruit earrings, lemon earrings, orange earrings, and you can pick any pair you want. And I give away a free pair at every single class. Why? Because I want you to when you wear them, I want you to remind you to be proud of yourself for deciding to eat more plants. And I also want you to wear them to inspire more people around you to also eat more plants. So that's why I give away a free pair at every class, and also to encourage you guys to please spread the plant-based love, because I am offering these classes for free. So any way that you guys can help pay it forward, so we're all helping each other here so that I can continue offering these free classes for you, is greatly appreciated. And I'm going to quickly put the recipe link in the chat one more time, okay? It's beginnercooking.com/post/protein-bars, but if you just go to beginnercooking.com, you can see it's the most recent recipe post there, okay? Alrighty. Mark says, I like monk fruit. Oh, so you know about monk fruit already. That's awesome. Good for you. My first one was cake. It was cake-like. Oh, it had a baking powder and it has baking powder and baking soda. I eliminated the baking powder and it came out much better. Okay, see, all right. And the more you cook, the more it's just going to become more second nature and natural to you, and you'll just kind of know which ingredients are going to go best with what and how much of what to put in it. And just the more you do it, the more fun it's going to become. I promise. I promise. I was actually never really into cooking until I became vegan. So a lot of years of my life I spent ordering takeout. I spent you know, just eating just whatever I could find at the deli downstairs, like stuff like that. And I realized after the fact that the reason why I didn't like cooking before was because I was a little turned off by the dead animal carcass on the stove. Like cooking that, kind of just like the smell and the way it looked and just knowing that it's a dead animal. Like I love animals, and there was a disconnect there, and it just didn't feel right. Like cooking this dead animal carcass, like seeing that raw, it was just like, oh, it just made me not want to cook it. But then as soon as I went vegan, I was like, ooh, you could do so many things with plants. There's so many ways you can experiment and make all these cool things. I made a meatloaf out of lentils the other day. That was also a Thermomix recipe, a lentil meatloaf, and it was awesome, and no cows had to suffer for it, and my belly was so much happier and more thankful because it's so much healthier, right? So many benefits and so cool. Like there are so many things you can do that you can pretty much make a vegan version of almost anything nowadays. Plant-based is so popular right now. We are so incredibly lucky that you know, more and more plant-based brands keep popping up all the time. It's just it's incredible how the world is transitioning, and I know that for a fact because just last night I went to the Vegendale Festival in New York. In fact, Jacqueline, who's in the chat right now, went there with me. And she can attest to what I'm saying right now, but it was so crowded. There were vegans everywhere. I thought, you know, this was only my second vegan festival, and I did not expect there to be that many people. Like the amount of vegans that are in New York, and vegans came from Jersey, they came from LA, like they came from all over to go to this amazing, humongous Vegendale Festival in New York. If you've been there, actually comment in the chats right now and let me know if you've been to the Vegendale Festival. And if you haven't, comment in the chat with any other type of vegan festival you've been to, because I would love to know, because that is I was shocked yesterday. There was just tons and tons of vegans, and it just goes to show our community is growing, and it's just so incredible to witness that and to be a part of that and to help inspire that, because yeah, veganism is the future. It's a lifestyle. It's not a diet, it's a lifestyle, okay? You're not giving up the foods you love. Like I'm showing you right here, okay? It's not like you're giving up Girl Scout cookies. No, you're switching to the kinder, healthier alternatives, okay? Because we can make anything vegan nowadays. So why would you choose the one that comes with cruelty and the one that comes with, you know, rainforest destruction and the one that comes with health problems, right? When you can choose something like this that has so many amazing benefits, right? Are you with me? All right, guys, I think it's been about 10 minutes. I think we can move along with the recipe right now. So you can put this back, okay? This was our mixture. We are almost done. So the next step is to add your dark chocolate chips, okay? You're gonna add about 90 grams of dark chocolate chips. This is the brand that I like to use. It's called 𝑗𝒊𝘗𝘗𝘗. They make vegan dark chocolate chips, and vegan semi-sweet chocolate chips. Now, you can find vegan dark chocolate fairly easily, but there is always some dark chocolate that kind of sneaks in some milk fat every now and then. So you do want to go and read the ingredients on the back of your dark chocolate, just to make sure that you're buying 100% vegan dark chocolate and not some disguised dark chocolate with added milk fat. Okay. All right, guys. So add in your 90 grams of dark chocolate chips. And then we're going to put the top on. And again, if you don't have my 𝑘6 robot, you can do this on your stove. And you're going to stir that for about 15 seconds. You can even actually do this in a bowl. It doesn't even need to be on your stove at this point in the recipe, okay? So we're stirring away, and my robot is stirring for us. By the way, if you guys like this thing, I have promo codes. I am a consultant for 𝘠𝘗𝘃. I loved this thing so much that after I bought one, I was like, oh my God, I need to share this with my community. Is there any way I can be an affiliate for your program? I mean, for your clients? And they were like, we actually have an entire consultant program that we would love you to be a part of. And I was like, oh, hell yeah. Okay, I'll do that. So yes, I do have access to promo codes for this thing if anyone is interested. And I can also get you a free gift with your purchase if you're extra nice to me. No, I'm just kidding. I'll hook you guys up. You're my beginners. I got you. All right, guys, so here's where we're at right now. All right, you see that? Okay. So now our very last step is to start adding in our milk, okay? Remember that we set aside some of our non-dairy milk. So again, you don't have to pour all of it in. You can pour a little bit at a time till you see the mixture kind of loosening up a little bit, okay? So I'm gonna put my Thermomix on about 20 seconds just to give myself some time. And you're going to slowly add your non-dairy milk to the recipe, okay? So that it just starts combining. And again, you can just do this right in a bowl on your counter, okay? You want that to combine and let that mixture loosen up a little bit, okay? I'm gonna show you what it looks like now so you can kind of see the difference. You see how that kind of looks a little bit more like firm and chunky now? Yeah? I might even add a tiny bit more. A couple more seconds. Gosh, guys, that smells so good. It smells like homemade Girl Scout Thin cookies right now in my kitchen. Mark says, I have those vegan chips. You have 𝘍𝘗𝘗𝘗 in your house, Mark? Yes. Shout out to 𝘍𝘗𝘗𝘗𝘗. Yes, look how good that looks now, guys. See? That's ready. That's ready to go in the fridge. We're going to turn that into bars now. Mark says, what do you like to use for non-dairy milk? Oh, I love them all. I really do. I love not milk. If you guys are looking for For any milk that actually tastes like dairy milk, I recommend not milk for that. Today I was just using almond milk. It's just what I had in my cupboard. Some unsweetened, of course, but I also love the Oatly brands. I also love the Califia Farms brands. I also love the Three Trees brands. If you haven't tried their pistachio milk, it's out of this world. They even have black sesame milk that's out of this world. There's so many non-dairy milks on the market nowadays that you can't go wrong. There's like, for people still drinking dairy milk, whether you're a vegan or not, like, get on board with the nut milks and the not milks and all that, because we have so many options. There are no excuses to still be drinking dairy milk at this point. All right, guys? Okay, let me see if I missed anything else. Jessica says, I usually go with unsweetened almonds or coconut milk just because I like the flavor the best. Yes, Jacqueline says she's a big oat milk fan. All right, guys, so now our very last step is to add this to our pan that we pre-prepped with our parchment paper. Okay, remember this. We're going to just kind of take it out of here with a spatula. Add that into your pan. And then we're going to flatten that out with the back of a spoon. And then you're going to put this in your fridge and you're going to let it firm up for about 4 hours or overnight, if you're making this before bed or something. This is also great, like a great party recipe. You know, the holidays are coming up. If you're wondering what to bring as like a Thanksgiving treat or a Christmas treat, if you're bringing like a dessert for a family gathering or something, this is a great thing to do for that. It's super easy and everyone loves it. And also, like, it, you know, it's pretty special. And you can do it with or without the protein powder. You don't even have to add the protein powder, but it just kind of, you know, everyone has been asking me for protein bars, so I'm like, all right, I got you. We're gonna make some protein bars. All right, I almost got all of this out. All right, our no-bake mint chocolate protein bars are pretty much done, guys. All we have to do now is wait. That's probably the worst part of this recipe. The only bad thing about this recipe is that you have to wait 4 hours to eat it. But you know what, you could totally dip your finger in this right now. Because why? Because it's all yummy, healthy, plant-based ingredients. So if you want to just take a little scoop of this dough, why not, right? All right, so this is what it looks like before we flatten it out. Okay, see that? Hi, 𝗪𝗡𝘗𝘗𝑔, how are you? Okay, so now you're just gonna take your spoon and you're just gonna flatten that out, okay? So that it fills out evenly your pan. And then once that's all nice and flat and smooth, you put that in your fridge for about 4 hours until it's hard enough for you to lift it out of the pan and cut it into even sized bars, okay? That's it, guys. Our no-bake mint chocolate protein bars are done. See how simple that recipe was? Are you guys excited to make these? Was anyone making this with us live right now? Or were you guys just hanging out in the chat? All right, guys. Now that these are done, we are ready to announce our giveaway winner. So hurry up and get those shares in case you have not done so already. Click that share button, spread the plant-based love, and I may just be calling your name to be a winner of my inspiration earrings. So please, spread the plant-based love. Click that share button, show me your support. I do these classes for free, guys. So I need your support so that I can keep doing them. Thank you so much. All right, this is flat and ready to go in the fridge now. Do you see? Do you see? It smells so good. Our mint chocolate protein bars. They taste like Girl Scout Thin Mint cookies. Yum, yum, yum. Let's pop that in your fridge for 4 hours and then enjoy. Simple as that. Okay, guys, I am going to announce the winner. Can I get a drum roll in the chat, please? Type the drum emojis in the comments right now so we get a drum roll to announce our winner, okay? The winner of my inspiration earrings, which you get to pick out any pair of earrings on my blog, okay? the winner is, today's winner, who should I pick? Who should I pick? Who should I pick, guys? Oh, I see some drum rolls here. I see some drum rolls. The winner is Anna Alvarez. Congratulations, Anna. Everyone, please type congrats, Anna, in the comments right now. Let's show her some love. So Anna has been coming to so many of these plant-based cooking classes. And I just want to thank you, Anna, for sharing the plant-based love and for always being here and supporting beginner cooking. And I know that you're really far away in the world, but being here together makes us feel so much closer, which is so wonderful. I hope you guys make, love, enjoy your mint chocolate protein bars. I hope you take pictures and you tag me. You can even upload your pictures to the actual recipe page on the blog, or if you post them on social, tag at Beginner Cooking, and we will repost your recipes when you make our stuff. Okay, so I want to see if you guys make these bars. Don't forget about me. I want to see how they came out. Let me know how they taste. Let me know if you share them with your friends and with your non-vegan friends, and they could probably were like, oh, I didn't even know that was vegan. You kidding me? Here, look at that one more time. If you bring this to a holiday party, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, all that coming up, no one's gonna care that they're vegan, guys. They taste like Thin Mint cookies. They're amazing and they're filling. Like one bar goes a long way, okay? So save money on the protein bars in the stores, make them homemade, all right? That was the point of today's class. I hope you guys love the class. I hope you guys keep on spreading that plant-based love. If anyone is interested in learning more about my Thermomix TM6 robot chef that has 70,000 recipes preloaded step-by-step via touch screen, plus he does multi-level energy efficient cooking. He cooks up to 4 things at the same time. I'm happy to hook you up with a free demo, a promo code, a free gift. I got you. Just go to veginnercooking.com and click on Robot Chef, and you can schedule a free demo of my TM6 on Zoom. All right, so yes, whatever you guys have, any questions, let me know. Otherwise, we are gonna go. I'll put the link one more time for this recipe, but just go to veginnercooking.com and you can see the mint chocolate protein bars. Okay, oh, you're welcome, Anna. I'm going to DM you the promo code so you can order, okay? Jacqueline says, would love to make these. They look awesome. Yes, Jack, they're so easy. Let me know if you do. Everyone says, congrats, Anna. Mark says, great class. Thank you. You're welcome, Mark. Thank you for hanging with us today. Jessica says, thank you so much. I love these classes so much. You're welcome, Jess. Thanks for coming back every class. Guys, I'll see you again in 1 month, okay? Kenneth, you just missed it. We made mint chocolate protein bars, but you can watch the replay. All right, guys, I'm going to save the replay for this. So, yeah, don't forget to RSVP for the next class, and I'll see you guys again in 1 month. So keep on spreading that plant-based love and enjoy your mint chocolate protein bars. Bye, everybody. Take care.